the X-Men come through after all.
So please tell us about your character.
Would you like to go first this time?
What was the question? Tell us about the power?
No.
All the power. Tell us about the energy in our characters.
Oh, our characters. Great.
Go ahead. Okay, sure. So my character is newly created for the show. His name is Eclipse. His real name is Marcus Diaz, and his power at the moment, although we're in the sort of conception of our powers and we're starting to learn how to use them, really, they can, at a molecular level, expand in the future if they choose to. He can absorb and emit light from the sun, and he then can fire it out from anything from blinding light through to searing hot lasers. So light and fire, really, from his hands, hot hands. He can also heat your Pop-Tarts, cook your Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, like I'm sitting on the couch and I have a toaster pastry and I put it in his palm. He can heat it up for me.
His nickname is Oven Mitts. So
if he can't open a jar of pickles, I'm right there, super human strength.
But he's a bilingual character. He was born in Bogota in Colombia to a very poor family, and in this world that we've created where the X-Men, where mutants are persecuted just for having the X gene itself, people are sort of living in this world of fear for public safety, and he gets exiled from his home at a very young age after he lights up for the first time. That's his first incident. And in search of many things, including family, he heads to the US, where the X-Men should be, and where the Brotherhood could be, and where a lot of other mutants are in this underground network, to find a place to belong and to do the right thing. And on the way, he has to sacrifice a lot of what he is and who he is to do a lot of difficult things to get there. And you'll see those things come back to haunt him, and you'll see this new life that he's built with who is now his closest friend Thunderbird and his girlfriend Polaris. A family that he's created, or that he's been searching and yearning for, and it's in the pursuit of helping, aiding and abetting other mutants, make it safe in other countries, or stay in the country and fight for their rights.
Very good.
Thank you. That's why we're friends.
I play Thunderbird. And,
who's really strong. Moving on.
And done. He's one of the originators of this branch of the mutant underground. He's constantly looking for people to seek refuge from the Sentinel services, the current hostile government, towards mutants when our story takes place. But yeah, his background, he grew up Apache reservation, joined the military, ex-special forces. So he's a very militant-minded leader and an individual. And yeah, hooked up with Polaris and Eclipse, and they're sort of the three pillars of our sanctioned group of the underground.
Yeah, the Atlanta station, I guess.
So yeah, that's him.
What's it like filming Atlanta or working in Atlanta again?
It's been great for me. Yeah, it's my second show in a row to shoot there. It's my home city.
Doesn't have to pay rent. It's so great.
Yeah, again, I pay a mortgage.
Yeah, but like at least it goes to something, right?
Sure.
Just hand the money over to somebody.
But no, Atlanta. I mean, I love Atlanta. I know it's tough on a few members, cast members that have family and stuff in LA. I don't, so that's nice.
Yeah. Why have friends and family when you can
us
just...
bachelors enjoy it. So I love it. It's great.
It's
hot.
And everything that I wear is fire retardant. So I
That's
have
true.
welder's jackets
That is
and
different. I wear
thick flannel shirts.
clothes, so.
And so running around in that is quite tricky, but it's such a lovely place. And Georgians are so welcoming. It's such a pretty state.
Southern hospitality, man.
Yeah, baby. And we were very lucky with the pilot in Texas. The Texas took very good care of us as well. So it's great, and this group of people are wonderful, as you can tell. So it's a summer camp, and it's a really fun one.
And it's just getting started.
Yeah.
What are some of the fun things you've been able to do with your powers on set besides toasting pastries?
Yeah, but besides
What else?
besides
Like
taking
cool
really
stuff.
unhealthy things.
What else is useful?
Well, actually, some of the fun stuff that we've done. In the pilot, I don't know if any of you guys got to see the first 20 minutes of the panel. It's a really intense opening 10 minutes for the mutants when they're trying to search for Blink at the beginning of the episode, who we know has escaped from a mutant detention center, and we're trying to reel her in and help her. In that episode, with Brian Singh directing and such wonderful, not only is it great to work with these people, that's one of the areas, obviously, we're doing big set pieces with loads of cops and loads of gunfire and loads of powers and loads of stunts, and at the same time, in between that, serious stories of heart and of drive and of passion and and of people, ordinary people in extraordinary circumstances. So every day is a fun time on set.
That's what
I know she said, what are the fun things you get to do on set, right?
Oh, I thought you were asking
So,
about
I mean,
besides
one of the weird, my first day I had a welding machine, a genuine welding machine. I have it strapped to me through my clothing so that I can weld.
Practical, like
that I
doing a
can-
scene without like.
So we don't have to do
CGI.
CGI. I actually have a welding machine shoot hot molten metal out of my body with no regard to the sparks.
And it looks real. Looks great.
It does look real when my feet are on fire, which they did catch on fire a few days ago actually in the vault.
Oh, yeah.
Because all my clothes have holes, so there's no protection either. But there's some fun things like that, and a lot of the gunfire and the big set pieces are very enjoyable as well. What did you like doing? You get to pull and rip things apart.
Yeah, well, again, on a practical level, they've been great. They've tried to keep everything I do tangible, real materials, styrofoam brick and breakaway metal and stuff. So
You really feel that strong, don't you?
I do, since we do it every day. I walk away from my trailer, and it's dangerous because I feel like if anyone messes with me, I could crush them.
Yeah.
It's
And then you
not,
open the
it's
front
not
door,
a
you're
good
like,
headspace to be in. No, it's so fun. I mean, it's the stuff we did as 12-year-olds where you'd act like, you had superhuman strength, and I'm getting to do it on a very expensive level without having to use my imagination.
Yeah, and
It's
or
great.
your mum's or anything in your mum's house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
breaking anything.
Talk about the diversity of this series. It seems like it's a nice, diverse cast.
No one's asked that yet. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that is good. We have a nice range.
We do have a great range.
Age range and
We have an age
race
range
and-
racing, and yeah, we do, and that's something quite telling about our show. There's no deliberate and non-deliberate casting. It's who was right for the show, who was right for the stories, and you do have multiple languages in the show. You have multiple descents, multiple religions, I'm sure as well. And that's what the show is about. It's ordinary people, but a true carving of the demographic of the planet, and a fair sort of depiction of the populace itself. I mean, we don't have too many French and German people, I guess, but this story is set in Atlanta. We can't win every battle. Maybe we can move when we're on the run.
we'll see. Season 3.
Season three in Europe.
Mutants in France.
Mutants in France. But it is a very diverse cast, and I'm really grateful for that. I've been quite fortunate. The last few jobs I've done actually have been quite diverse, and it speaks volumes as to what we're trying to tell them. Because it doesn't matter about anyone's color. I mean, the Thunderbird's Apache background does come in Eclipse's Hispanic background, and the things he's had to do through Central America will come through as well. But that doesn't define them. And what defines them is that they have this gene and that they're bonded. This family of mutants. Polaris is very different. Blink is from Asia, and Thunderbird Apache, and Eclipse is South American. They're brought together and they're a family, regardless of the fact that they have any skin tone or any gender about them.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Very
it is.
important.
Yeah, it is. And in this current day, that's exactly what we need.
And we don't often see Native American superheroes. Actually.
Yeah, well, I mean, there weren't a lot written. The
Yeah.
fact that they have Warpath and Thunderbird. Warpath did get featured in Days of Future Past. They actually considered bringing him back in this series. My character was going to be Warpath for quite a while, and then I think Matt and Nick sort of examined Thunderbird's background and thought it had a little bit more of a story to tell, which I believe was the right move. The military background and everything.
Oh, it's
kind
gonna
of
be so cool.
comes into play.
It's gonna be
and
so,
there's
so
some cool
cool.
stuff with that. So
You have this show shot in central Atlanta or whatever else, and from that you're going to get bits and pieces from all over the country, and you're going to have segments from his military background and the wars that he's fought in. You're going to go on a lot of journeys, a lot of fun from all of our backgrounds, a lot of flashbacks of where we come from.
glimpse of origin stories.
Yeah, and that means that you're not seeing too much of Atlanta. It's not one kind of palette. You're getting a lot of difference.
Did we get it?
We did it, I think, right?
I think so.
Awesome.
Now it's our turn.
Thanks very much.
All right.